right? Sanctified, man. The same ones you read about when you read Romans, the first chapter. When you read in Peter's, the elect. Those are the chosen. Them precious stones.
It says when the Lord shall make up his jewels.
Come. Go ahead.
It says, Yahweh thy power has chosen thee to be a special people to himself.
That treasure. When you got a treasure, man, you hold on to that treasure. You don't want nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't even share that treasure with nobody. That that's yours alone. That's something special to you.
Like
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
it says just like in Matthew where it says like a man had found a pearl, he selleth all. Just for that fee, or found a pearl, he finds that one thing he's looking for. We're that one thing to the Lord, man. That's why he was willing to give his son for us, for the nation of Israel. Because the Most High knew we were going to go off. He made man subject to vanity, but he gave us avenues to escape those things, avenues to escape that. And then the chief thing now is Yahweh Shai. That's the chief escape route. That's the exit away from it. Says what? Where's death? Where's thy sting? And it says what? Made subject unto vanity, so he made us subject unto death, man. When we fell as the Adamites, we were subject unto death. And we've been under that death curse for a long time until Yahweh Shai came. We're just waiting for the fullness of that sacrifice. Because when we're going to change, we're going to be changed. We're not going to sin anymore. So therefore, we're going to live. We're going to live, man. It says what? I give you this so you can live. That's what this law is for. It's not, the Most High is already alive, man. They're perfect in the spiritual world. The angels are perfect. They're alive. We're the ones that's dead, man. Him that wandereth out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
It says, and Yahweh thy power has chosen thee to be a special people to himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people on the face of the earth, man. So how is we above all people? How is all people gonna make it? They be trying to put themselves in there. Anybody in the whole world who call on Jesus, accept him as their Lord and Savior, he will be saved.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
It don't add up.
I think that scripture you were talking about, bro, in Matthew 13. When he found one pearl with a great price. Yeah, he went to sold all he had so he could buy it.
Yeah.
Matthew 13:46. Back in first Ezra 6. Now read that again, 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the Levites, the priests and the Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollution of the Gentiles, to wit of the Canaanites, the Hivites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and Edomites. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters and the holy seed.
See? So that's showing that the Most High has a holy seed, a separate seed, a anointed seed.
Is mixed with the strange people of the land. See, that's the part they don't get. When you do the mixing. When we read these scriptures, y'all Edomites, man. When you look like an Edomite, you better go find out and see if you are Israelite. Find out where your lineage goes instead of trying to fit yourself in. You better go see if you really fit yourself in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's what you should do. Be like, well, let me go check that out. And I'll get the research, and I'll get the paperwork, and I'll bring it back to y'all. Y'all can read it with me and see. You know what I'm saying? That's you trying to find out, but that's that pride of Esau, man.
And that goes into, when you said that goes into that, reminds me of Nehemiah, man. When you had to go into them records.
Yep.
That's really the spiritual aspect. You got to tell them, like, hey, man,
you gotta go into the records.
You got to go to the records. You got to go search, man.
Yeah.
And see, who's daddy. Who's daddy. You better go into that.
Already.
And also in the book of Ezra too, the same thing. The records. Because of the ones because of the ones that said that they were the priests. They couldn't make it, man, because they didn't have the records, man.
That's what you gotta check. So that's what y'all better do from now on out, Esau. When y'all come to the camp, man, have your records, man. So you know the priest can read your records and tell you whether you're wasting your time or not. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, the spirit is gonna bear witness.
Already, the spirit gonna bear witness.
Even though you may come up with the paperwork, but your spirit might be off, man.
Yep.
You know, your spirit might be off. We're in a time of.
But you know what? That's what the Lord, that spirit He put on us. We basically reading the records through just read your spirit. Yeah.
We going through your actual spiritual record.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
Sit down, spiritual records.
Yep.
It says, for both they and their sons have married with their daughters, and the holy seed is mixed with the strange people of the land. And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers of the great men have been partakers of iniquity. Back in Sirach 36. Back in Sirach 36:3. Lift up thy hand against the strange nation, and let them see thy power, as thou wast sanctified in us before them. It said He was sanctifying us before them, man. You know? So we really, we your rulers, man. Yep. The Lord said that backs up Deuteronomy 7:6. We're above all y'all, man. It says, so be thou magnified among them before us, and let them know thee as we have known thee, and there is no God but only thy, O power. We know thee, how about Shem Shai. And they gonna know him when the destruction come, man. That's when y'all gonna know that power was with those Israelites, man.
Hey, give me Wisdom of Solomon 5 and around 7, 4, 5, or 7.
Wisdom of Solomon what?
4. Start at 4.
4?
Yeah.
5 and 7?
5 and 4.
5 and 4?
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 4. It says, we fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is the number among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among thy saints, the saints.
Keep going.
Therefore have we erred from the way of truth.
See?
And the light of righteousness have not shined upon us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
They're going to realize that the Lord was never dealing with them. They're going to be like, damn, man, we never even knew him. We never even knew the real deal.
God. That's cold right there. And it says, Sirach 36 and 5, it says, let them know thee, and as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thy own power. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Like the brother said, that's the plagues. Was that plague of what? Nuclear destruction.
Yeah, that's a strange wonder.
That's how he's gonna magnify it. Y'all gonna know that he loved us, man, when them nukes come. That's how you gonna know.
And a strange wonder, a man that looks like the other nation cursing out the people that he looks like.
Exactly.
And telling them that they're going in the bondage.
Exactly.
Right.
That's a strange thing, man.
Like the brothers that was in Stockton, them changing the face. It looked like an Edomite. But he had this one Edomite going about 9 months ago. He couldn't deal with it. It messed him up. He was like, dude, you look like me. He was like, I know he had to think like, you look like me.
He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. He looked like me. So I was like, hey man, that's gonna be a wonder too. And it says, glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wonderful works. Right? So he used them to create that wonderful work of that the missile. He used them scientists when you read Isaiah 54. So he's using Esau to do the work of really killing himself. Before we realize he is not known you, at the end you're still gonna get taken out.
Yep, you're just being used. Yep. Just like we was talking about it with Hiram Abiff. When that's a heathen that he gave the opportunity to build the temple.
God.
He was an architectural mind, so he gave him that mind to put forth the hand to help build the temple, just like he gave the mind to Esau to say, look, help build these missiles, which is a part of my work, just like the temple is a part of the Lord's work. So Esau ain't, and so it's nothing new. So the Lord's doing what he's always done. Once you see the know the wholeness, you should be like, man, the Lord ain't, it says it, he don't change.
Right.
It says, matter of fact, I think, was that the 5th chapter?
What?
Where's Hiram? Yeah, that's the 5th chapter. Kings, yeah. Yeah, that's the 5th. If y'all want to read that, it's on the 5th chapter.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. Nah, you don't have to. Hey, we just let y'all know it's the 5th chapter. Y'all got to do some reading too.
And it's a good read too.
Yeah.
That's a real good read because you show the extensive government that was set up. You know, we had heathens under us that was helping, but they weren't a part of it. That's what's going to be again. You're going to have Moabites that are so-called on a type of level. See? You're going to have different heathens that are going to be put on some kind of level, but we're going to be the overseers of the planet Earth. If nothing wasn't say nothing, you can't just go into your work and make a executive decision without consulting somebody. That's going to be what's on the planet Earth. These heathens are going to be like, man, yeah, let's try to do this, but let's go ask the Israelites first. Let's go let's go ask for counsel.
Exactly.
And we're going to say such and such according to the law, and if it falls in the guidelines, go ahead, man. After that 1,000 years, but that 1,000 years, y'all going to be groomed to that. You're going to have to learn the ways of us, man. You're going to know, okay, if everything, like we say it all the time, everything must be done decently and in order, man.
Hey, man, check in with me before you make that move.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, yeah, man.
Yeah, they going to come. Yeah. That's why Jake is going to be over that's why it says, he shall make you rule over 10 cities. You know what I'm saying? One city, because they're going to have to come and check in with you.
Yeah.
They're going to have to, daily, you have to rise up daily, and they're going to come with different moves, man. Hey, this business needs this, that. Okay, yeah, it's okay. It falls under the law.
Need your blessing.
Huh?
Can you bless it? Oh, brother of Israel.
Oh, brother, man.
Oh, Yashala, please let me. Like, grab me that commercial, Dilly commercial. But he come in with the pub wires, Dilly. And that dude come in and he said, what you got to offer? He said, I got this spiced red rum I've been getting into lately. He eased back like, I got him. They was like, send him to the dungeon. His idea this way. He's like, oh man. Here, your little idea, that little spiced red rum, it didn't work. So you gotta come check in. If we don't give it to go, it ain't gonna go. That's gonna be beautiful, man. That's gonna be beautiful.
I mean, just like now, if you want to do something with Esau, you gotta have a license. You gotta get permission, even to burn, man. You gotta have a burn license.
Yeah, they have
you can't even burn
bans.
shit.
Yeah.
You can't even put shit in a barrel and burn it without permission, man.
Yeah. It's back in Sirach 36:6. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, and they may set forth thy wondrous works. Verse 7. Rise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. The adversary, hey, that's Esau, man. He's that physical counterpart for the spiritual demon Satan that sits on the left-hand side. He's the adversary. It says destroy him, man. Raise up that indignation, which is thermonuclear destruction.
It's righteous, ain't
Like I said, they're going to find out in the end that they never was the righteous people. And then right behind us going to be destruction. You know? It's going to be beautiful, man. That's when your pride going to be cut off, man. It says, make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works, man.